The seed of the idea of the project started when Kevin Lewis, the artistic director, and I met with Rashira from Think Arts. I was awarded a Creative Wales Award back in 2007 to explore theatre for babies, and out of that developed a piece called Out of the Blue that Kevin performs, and Rashira had seen that that was now a co-production with Theatre Yolo and had been very excited about that.
We spoke and we really liked each other, and we really, I think, agreed on a lot of things about why we are in this space of work for young audiences. And I felt it would be lovely if we could somehow invite them to India and present their work.
We sort of cooked up all sorts of ideas of things we would like to do. And then, as chance would have it, the India-Wales funding stream came on board from the British Council and Wales Arts International. So when we decided to apply for that, for some funding for a project, we knew who we wanted to work with, and so it all fell into place.
When we started talking about the idea, even when we told practitioners about it to apply for the workshop, there were questions like, really? I mean, can a baby actually sit and see something? For how long will, it be? What does it even mean?
I think most people assumed that by babies we actually meant verbal, walking, toddlers at least, and then discovered that no, we actually meant babies aged 6 to 18 months.
So the whole idea of a child that young being a valid audience was something completely new.
We first went out in July of last year and did a workshop with 12 Indian artists, sort of three-day workshop around theatre for babies. I think me and Sarah learned as much from the Indian artists as they learned from us. To start with, they were all incredibly nervous of performing for babies, as I was before I did it. Babies can be incredibly scary things, and you're performing for them because they're so unpredictable.
I saw the Out of the Blue in Kolkata. I was just amazed by seeing the expressions of babies. It was really amazing.
This is actually one of my first performances because I don't usually perform on stage. So this has been a doubly exciting process for me because I'm performing. And for babies, no pressure there.
So it's been really revealing for me, just understanding how a baby's initial development happens, and to be able to keep the balance between what interests me as a performer and balancing that with creating a piece for that young an audience. So that's been beautiful in this process.
The focus is on the aesthetic journey that you're creating, or the aesthetic narrative with sound. And the rationale is for me to create the story, for me to know that, okay, this happens, I'm in this store, I'm waiting, and then I get up to some mischief, and I'm making that up for myself. But for the baby, it's more of a visual, auditory kind of narrative that we're creating. From the word go, when we chose our material, to the sounds we're making, we're really thinking about how will they react, can they work with the material, can they put it in their mouth, is it safe? We had a lot of sort of thought about just risk assessment around our plays.
In baby theatre, there is no barrier, there is no boundaries of any specific language. If I can't speak in English or if I can't speak in Bengali, that's not the issue at all. As if I have to communicate my inner energy, my inner positivity.
We always get very excited with new pieces of work to see how the audience are going to take to it.
It's been an amazing and, if I'm honest, life-changing experience working with artists from Kolkata, Delhi and Mumbai, collaborating with Think Arts.
Think Arts is definitely very eager to support these artists to find platforms for them to perform in front of baby audiences. And we realize that there's a bit of responsibility because it's something completely new. So we'll have to sort of probably push a little to make it happen, but we are happy to do that. We'd love to do that, yes. And I think this will sort of create a new conversation around theatre for babies, and I'm hoping more artists will want to engage with this.